And the other thing, too, that you mentioned, which I think this is something that's like very underrated advice, because a lot of guys make this mistake. They want to plan a first date or whatever, and they want to meet halfway or go to her. Never fucking do that, guys. Like, I can't tell you how many times guys complain about women, blah, blah, and then I'll, ask some questions, and then I figure out most of the dates that they go on, they go to her. Or worse yet, they meet in the middle. Yeah, never fucking do that shit, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Never.
It's terrible.
And I think it's important for men to understand. Let's break this down, because this is a big problem that a lot of guys have. Can you guys tell me why it's such a bad idea to meet a girl halfway or go to her? And then then I could chime in after, but I'll let you guys take it first. Why is this such a bad idea?
Yeah, so basically the reason why it's a bad idea is because, like I said, everything is about positioning, right? So if I'm going to you, right, all the way to you, or I'm meeting you halfway, what happens is that, remember I was talking about earlier, women has to see you as better. Or at least equal or better. That's how she has to see you. So what happens is that you being better means she has to come to you. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? But you going to her, you're saying she's better. Do you see what I'm saying?
And meeting halfway, she's better.
Right, exactly. So that creates the dynamic where she doesn't see you as the guy here that she has to get to. Right. You see what I'm saying? And that sort of like makes everything fall by the wayside. Right. You see what I'm saying?
I'll add this to it, because the bottom line is leadership. Because you said better, right? I'll say it like this. I come first. I come first in nature. In order for us to procreate, I have to put something in you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That means nature says it. I literally come first. That means I'm leading the situation. So why would I come in your direction? Because even if I'm meeting you halfway, that means I'm coming in your direction. No. The bar that I want to go to is a block away from my house. Right. You come see me. I'm the leader. You have to follow. Come on.
Right.
You want this experience? Come on.
Exactly.
You're welcome, but you gotta come here. I don't go there. Why the fuck do you think the king only can move one space in chess? The king only moves one space at a time in chess. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people, when they just learn the chess, they're like, but the king is weak. He only can move one space. The queen can move as many spaces as she wants all over the board. That's because she got to earn her fucking space next to the king. She got to protect. She got to go as far as she needs to go to hold it down for the kingdom, while the king he stays where he's at because he's the leader. He puts the next generation of the regime in her.
Right.
She's the one that's got to go through the pain and the labor and this and that. And we didn't decide that. Nature decided that. So it's not even about misogyny and society and politics and this. It's nature. Why do you think there's so much debate now about, oh, well, this type of women are men, and we have to talk about pregnant people and partners, and they want to create all this fucking confusion because nature already told us exactly what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Not only that, I think it's also important, because I use this analogy on another show. Like, women have value. They can move around as many spaces they want, etc. But if the queen is eliminated, it's fine. The game isn't over. As a matter of fact, you could get another pawn to the other side of the board and turn that into a fucking queen.
Exactly, yeah.
Are absolutely replaceable, and the game of chess proves that, right?
Yes,
it's one of the best embodiments of human life, etc. The other thing I also want to say too, from what you guys mentioned, from like, the reason why you don't want to go to her is to maintain frame and etc. I think the other reason too is that the unfortunate reality that men need to understand in 2024 is that women will waste your time if you allow them to.
Right, exactly.
And by you going to her, what you're basically doing is you're over-investing. You already have to invest enough by planning the date and everything else like that. So when you deal with girls, you almost have to mitigate risk and try to cut losses before they can occur. Because we know that they're incentivized to waste your fucking time, use you on dates, etc. Because that's what they're programmed to do. Literally, we have an entire culture where women brag about how many free dates they can go on in a week in New York City. So there's not only are women, encouraged to do this, there's a culture that reinforces this behavior at the cost of men, to the detriment of men. So you need to almost run game where it's like, all right, let me make sure I can like screen this girl out if she's a time waster or not. Right. I would actually argue that's probably one of the most important skills is vetting out time wasters,
Oh, yeah.
which we talked about before with low interest women. A lot of guys will sit there and like, oh, let me build interest with this girl, build interest with this girl. So try to build a house on a faulty foundation because she don't like you that much. Then the analogy you gave where you marry her and then she don't want to fuck you no more.
Right.
But you fucked up when you first met her because she didn't like you like that, right? Or you had to drive to her. And I think guys kind of start the relationship or kick it off where you're implying that she has more value than you.
Right.
When you do that shit. And if she is a time waster, you just gave a time waster the utmost leverage to waste your time versus, hey, you come meet me here.
Right.
No, I'm not going. Cool. You got your answer right there.
We're done. We're good.
And you go talk to another girl that has higher interest versus trying to build, the time and rapport for some that doesn't like you.
How you start, so you got to finish.
Right.
So, guys, quick word from our sponsor real fast. You know we don't mess around when it comes to leveling up, and that goes for your coffee, too. If you're still drinking that sugary shit, you're already started your morning off wrong. 1775 Coffee's protein creamer is what real men use to start their day. 10 grams of whey protein per serving, designed to build muscle and boost metabolism. Most people are tossing whey protein into their coffee, but we took it a step further and made a creamer with whey protein already built in, no added sugar, just protein. They just dropped this protein creamer along with a whole new lineup. In addition to the classic dark and medium roast, you'll find new coffee pods and a brain-boosting mushroom blend that'll have you focused like a sniper locked in on CNN. Don't start your morning funding the woke mob and dumping garbage into your body. Do it right with 1775 Coffee. Use code FRESH to get 15% off. Guys, I'm drinking 1775 Coffee right now, man. As we walk it like we talk it over here, guys, and they got one that has a protein blend, man, so definitely go show them support. Shout out to 1775 Coffee.